Hi, thanks for joining me in this video. In this video, I'll be discussing criminal rehabilitation. Criminal rehabilitation is exactly what it sounds like. It's demonstrating that you have been rehabilitated based on a criminal offense. In order to demonstrate that, there is a time lapse that has to happen. For your first offense, it has to be 5 years. So minimum 5 years have to elapse from the date of completing your sentence, not from the date of you being charged. So hypothetically, you were charged in 2020, 5 years from that date is 2025. However, you have to demonstrate from the date of completing your sentence. So if you were charged in 2020 and you had a 1-year probation, which is 2021, 5 years from that is 2026. That's the earliest that you will be eligible to submit a criminal rehabilitation application. The criminal rehabilitation application must be submitted to the consulate. It cannot be obtained at the port of entry. If you wish to access Canada immediately, you have to submit a temporary resident permit. And I've done a video on this, so you can make reference to that. That one, you can get immediate access at the port of entry if you have an urgent travel date. For those who have 5 years or more since the completion of the offense, the criminal rehab is for you. In this application, it's very similar to the TRP. However, you do have an onus on demonstrating both angles, the criminal side and the rehabilitation side. So in the criminal rehab, we have to demonstrate the police clearances, the court documents, the state clearances, everything in relation to the offense, the charge, the court docket, the briefing, everything in that relation. The rehabilitation part is the most important part of the application. That's where you demonstrate to the officer that despite my offense, I am rehabilitated. I have learned from this experience. I'm remorseful and regret my actions. You can add documents such as promotions in your employment. Perhaps if you had taken, if it was a DUI offense and you've taken classes or you've given up alcohol altogether, you want to demonstrate that to the officer. There's reference letters, personal statements. When you add the reference letters, make sure that you don't have the individuals that are writing the reference letters mention your offense, because then it looks rehearsed. In the reference letters, they have to focus on your character. So for example, you have an elderly neighbor that you constantly help with her groceries. A reference letter to show that you're a good person and you are helping someone, a selfish act on your part, that's the reference letter, not a friend or a family member saying, yes, this person had a DUI and he's a good person. It looks rehearsed. You can add reference letters from church members, for example, volunteer work. These are some examples of reference letters that you want to include. Most importantly with the criminal rehab, again, is the time lapse. The longer that it's taken since the completion of the sentence, the more likely that you are going to get approved for the criminal rehabilitation. If you have any questions about this, please do give me a call. I'd be more than happy to discuss it with you. Thank you, and until next time.